Hello guys, what's up? It is 12:03 in the morning, April 6th, 2026. As I'm recording this, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Este micrófono ahorita me está funcionando para funcionar. Hello, I don't know if it's working, if it's not working. I get a little worried for the AI community if the devices and things aren't working to begin with. Like, how are you gonna integrate, the AI to work if you can't get things to sync up the right way? Is it working right now? No sé. Ahorita it wasn't, but I'm gonna just put it on here in case it is. If it's not, I don't know. I did charge the mic. I don't know if I had to charge that piece that goes connected where it makes the connection, pero the light was on, so I don't know. No idea. Anyways, guys, I hope everybody had a great weekend with their families. Si compartieron con la familia, estuvieron con la familia. We just had a very holy week que acaba de pasar, so everybody que celebra their holidays, their thing, their culture, their respects to you, and los que no, respect to you too. It's to each their own, as always. But it was pretty quiet up by me. Pretty quiet. Llovió un poquito. It's kind of cold, a little breezy. But it was nice. I didn't get to spend time with my family this weekend, so I hope a lot of you did. Vamos a ver. I have a few things planned today. Let me see if this mic is working. Hold on. Do you like my Easter shirt? You know what? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Alright, so vamos a limpiar las energías. I know it's been quiet, but the energies are still, out and about. So we're gonna do a smoke cleanse and a sound cleanse, okay? Porque I think it's definitely needed. My layout's a little different. I needed room for a few things I'm gonna be talking about. Entonces I set up right here in la cocina. And the lighting is what it is, so yay. And let's get started. Also, if you guys do hear something in the background, I have tea. Me puse a little bit of ginger tea. And sometimes the fridge goes off. The compressor of the fridge is freaking loud. So if this isn't working, the fridge is definitely a little overpowering. So there's that. What did you guys do? Did you guys do anything fun? Was it nice up by you? Any egg hunts out there for the kids? If you do that, ¿qué encontraron? Okay, so I sat down with past energy of the last reading we did for Libra's pink full moon. Sit down with that energy and got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful confirmation. Very lovely confirmation. So I just have want to go over a few things, have some messages for you. For you guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Again, this is all for entertainment purposes only. And, you know, if you find a message in there that helps, great. And if it doesn't, leave it. It's all good. It's all good. All good. Okay, entonces quería empezar by showing you guys where the heck did my little, oh, I think I'm gonna have to pause the video. Okay, I'm back. I got my tea. Para limpiar, se me olvidó. Se me olvidó. Okay. Just a little breathing. I think I need to do a little breathing. A tiny bit. Tiny bit. That's good. Hopefully the tea will help. So, vamos a empezar con a really beautiful confirmation that we received this past, oh, this thing isn't working. So I'm just gonna turn it off. I stopped and I watched the video. I'm like, it's not working, so let me just take it off. Let's put it over here. I will get it to work. I have gotten it to work before. I don't know why it's acting a fool right now, but it's being silly. So I had a beautiful confirmation for the last reading we did for Libra's pink full moon. And I kind of want to tap a little bit more into that energy. And I'm always calling on my angels and guides of highest love, highest light, highest good. Siempre. For protecting me, my collective, our energies, and whatever message that comes out. As I mentioned before, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But in the last reading that we did, Aniel came out, and I kind of want to look a little bit more into what messages we have from Aniel. And I wanted to tap into, I know it was a very holy week this week, but I wanted to tap a little bit into the energy of the Divine Mother, because también the tiger was an energy that kind of wanted to jump out in our last reading too. So I have a Priestess of Light Oracle that I kind of want to go over and see what comes out. Tiene un tigre también, a little tiger there, and tap into that feminine energy that wanted to jump out. Also, I found out, I didn't know, and we talked about it, I didn't know if Aniel was a boy or a girl. The ladybug that stopped by, if it's your first time watching any of my videos, hi, I'm Steph. ladybugs, what is she talking about? There's a history there of my videos. Just bloop, click, and watch. I'll try to somewhere here at a reference, but I found out that Aniel's angel is feminine from another reader. And I wasn't sure. But it was weird because when I first saw this card and I did, went online, typed in Aniel, looked up Aniel, I'm like, is it a masculine or feminine energy? I wasn't sure. So, doesn't matter, but apparently it's feminine. If you guys know a little bit more in regards to the angel and whatnot, please let me know in the comments, porque I wasn't sure. I didn't know. But how beautiful. So I wanted to tap into this divine mother, divine feminine energy que nos ha parecido. So that's what we have planned for today. Oh, there goes the fridge. So in our last reading con Aniel nos salió, we talked a little bit about justice and balance that's coming in for the collective. And I wanted to read the justice card, number 11, balance. And I also wanted to read the judgment card, number 20 for this deck here, for truth. So we got Aniel coming in with breaking the circle, lifting opposing barriers, and bringing victory. So I want to read more in regards to these two cards that came out for a confirmation. A ver, ¿qué dice? Also, I found this little cute chalkboard because how freaking cute is this? I'm gonna paste Daniel, lo voy a poner acá en esta pizarra. Ay, esta cinta. I don't want it to like. Oh my witches. Oh my goodness. Skill my witches. It's not even a word. What the heck? Alright, let's see. Si pega. Because I couldn't find the other tape. I found this paper tape I had. It's not even centered, but how cute! And a little. Aniel, look at you! Up at the chalkboard! I love it. Ahí sí se ve. I don't know. It's. Vamos a ver cómo queda el video acá. Pero, alright, so let's go over 11. Balance, justice. So voy a leer la tarjeta. La carta de la energía que me salió la vez pasada. 11. Okay, it says balance. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. Okay, so that's very important. There's a lot going on internally and externally. And it's important to pay attention to all of it. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of your inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. I'm heavy on that justice. Have faith that justice will triumph. That just put a smile on my face because the triumph card for whoever is not getting justice was in reversal. That was, oh my goodness. So justice will triumph as justice and karma go hand in hand. Can we just ring the bell for that? Yes. Justice, again, for the people in the back. Justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you earn, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. Is it really that hard to do the things that are listed here? Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. To be able to live a balanced life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgment. Here's the judgment card. Okay? So we got to be mindful of that. We have to be balanced. Emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Again, this is all for entertainment purposes. I am not a doctor. No, 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 no. Little disclaimer there. So that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for your choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. Okay? So learning to be a little balanced there is important. Actually, very balanced moving forward. Okay? It's a lot of stuff that's going to be popping up in the next few upcoming weeks and hasta meses that might be a little triggering for some of you, for many. So it's very important, again, to do your meditation, to take time to yourself, do things that you like to do, to kind of disconnect from this chaotic, weird, dark, sad world out there, okay? Very important. But this is beautiful. We have justice coming for the collective in regards to some legal matters and whatnot out there. And then judgment. This was heavy on a very, 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 very important energy que salió. And this is truth. This is truth. Oh, I wish I brought my other. Oh my gosh, I have it. I have the deck here. I wasn't going to use it, but I'm glad I have it here. Truth. 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 Oh my god, how beautiful. Let's see what this one says in regards to judgment. Truth says the qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, and the revelation of truth in the cosmic consciousness. At times it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show you how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past along with the lessons that you learned or still need to understand must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balance and a spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgment. I don't know why me entró como una frenada en la mente. Why did that just happen? I don't know. I was reading and all of a sudden I'm like, gross. Any negative energy, evil eye, not welcome and must leave. Because what the heck was that? And it makes me like laugh sometimes porque I don't even know. English is, I don't know, I speak Spanish and English. Read more English than Spanish because obviously I was raised here. But you know, sometimes the Spanglish kicks in, the bilingual kicks in, the words get the mind, you know, does the back and forth, and it's kind of like but a lot of the times when I'm doing, you know, reading and like tapping into the cards and the energies and stuff, people that do things like this do get attacked. You know, their throat chakra get attacked. Sometimes la cabeza, like we start sensing things, feeling things, hearing things. Sometimes I can't read. I feel like I get stuck on the words, and it's por la energía que estoy sintiendo. It's not that I can't read. I can read, but it's a thing. It's a thing. Some of these energies sometimes they don't want messages getting across, and the person doing this type of work gets attacked. So it's weird. I've picked it up a few times. That was odd. But Aniel come through. Archangel Michael come through because that was weird. Where was I? Take your time to make choices, okay? You don't want to jump on a choice and a decision without thinking things through, okay? It's very important moving forward that we are balanced mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically, and sit with whatever ¿cómo se dice? Opportunities or are presented your way so you can make a logical, well-balanced choice, right? With the most wisest of judgments, whatever steps you take now will have a far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. I mean, I feel like that's always a thing. You could decide to eat a pear instead of a banana, like, I don't know, for lunch, and just the choice in that itself could affect your day somehow. Como, no sé, le puede caer mal la pera o el banano, no sé, like, le da un daño de estómago, or I don't know, you know, things like that. Just anything. to the clothes you wear, to the perfume you put on, to the book you decide to read, like everything. Every single thing. And like, it's not like, oh my gosh, do or die. Like, tampoco. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know, the choices you make they do impact your day. Just your day. We don't have to think ahead, so far ahead. We don't have to think 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead. That corporate question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself by 2 o'clock today? Okay? 10 o'clock tonight. Are you going to be in bed by then or still up doing things? So it's kind of just taking it one day at a time is very important. Very important. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. A shift of awareness is a good thing. And maybe that's the shift we're experiencing right now. And I'll take it. I'll take that. I will take it. A shift in awareness. Dang. Now that's powerful. That's powerful. That's beautiful. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. And I think in whatever scenario or situation, any small misunderstanding, oh my gosh, any like stupid little thing can like just, I want to say fumble, can just like the whole goal, you know, like it just messes everything up. And it's kind of like, you know, it's like, gosh. Because there's a lot of misunderstanding amongst people, amongst groups, people at work, your family, just simple misunderstandings that, you know, just with being able to sit, talking diplomatically, having a conversation as adults, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I kind of get your point of view. Here's my point of view in a civil way, okay? The internet has made it has made people very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. And it's cool. You could be comfortable. You could be comfortable. But just know también como que to what point? To what point? I mean, there's definitely like, you know, I don't know. I think todo depende del tema. Everything, it depends on like the subject and everything, because like if we want to talk about esta camisita que tengo acá, like this shirt or whatever I have on, versus, you know, the geopolitical climate right now, like two different conversations completely. Entonces there's that. Dependiendo the topic and the conversation. So what was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. And that's one thing, that trust what you know to be true. Not what people are telling you, not what you see and hear. You know, first video that pops up in your algorithm, you know, first song that, you know, pops up on the radio, whatever, first commercial you see, and be able to kind of be like, whoop, what exactly is being transmitted, what message, what information, what visuals, what sound, what little things that you should take into consideration before kind of like freaking out or getting mad, getting angry. It's kind of like a lot of this stuff is set into place to trigger the humans, the people, the children, the women, the men, the animals. It's pretty much everything. Pero si están hablando about cosmic consciousness, awareness. So knowing that whatever this is bigger than us, it's bigger than us, is bigger than us. Okay? So I love those messages. And me fascina that Aniel came out with the wings and the justice card también. So Aniel is very, very important. Whether you see my videos, don't see my videos, understand what the heck I'm talking about, don't. It's okay, have an open mind. If you don't have to watch. You don't have to listen. You don't have to anything. It's just a girl on the other end talking. A woman, a female on the other end speaking. Okay? Another person at the other end of your screen reading. That's all it is. But the first snowstorm we had this year in January, me apareció a ladybug in the house. I was in the cocina cocinando, apareció a ladybug. I decided to house it during the snowstorm we got, and give some food because I was like, I can't let it like put it outside. It's gonna con tanta nieve se muere. So I was like, I'm gonna put it outside. I'm gonna house it. I'm gonna feed it. I'm gonna keep it here. It's gonna keep me company. And I was like, I need to name it. So I took out my Angel Tarot deck because they say, they being the people out there, say that ladybugs are little messengers from the spirit world, from the angels. So I wanted to name it, and Aniel was the card that popped out. Aniel was like, this ladybug is named Aniel. So when all this was taking place, this was back in January, and I was feeling very, I'm just looking at the candles, how they're acting. I was feeling very, very, very heavy energía muy pesada por las cosas que estaban pasando, the things that were taking place in Minnesota, Minneapolis. I can't say it. Minneapolis. In Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Oh my gosh, why can't I pronounce it? You guys know what I mean. Los que son americanos de verdad. You pronounce it out there for me. Minneapolis. Minneapolis. And it was regarding you know, lo que está pasando over there con ICE. And que en paz descanse todo. All the stuff that went down, the evilness behind it, the brutality behind it, the injustice behind it, the ridicule behind it, the handling of it, like everything was fucked up. Okay, it was dark. It was disheartening. It was scary. It was, well, what else? It was disgusting. It was evil. Evil, evil, pure evil. Okay? And none of that. We don't want any of that. We rebuke it. We rebuke it. We rebuke it. So, yo me la pasé rezando. I stayed up praying and praying and praying and praying. And I don't know if I'm confusing the dates because there's two separate events that took place. Two separate events. I think Aniel happened in February when the second killing took place. The second execution took place. And that's when Aniel came. So in January, I think it was the January 23rd. Yo me senté and I've been sitting with this sketch that I've been holding off on, working on. It was algo that I was guided to create, to put on paper, to illustrate, to communicate, to whatever. To create, to show, to display, to talk about. Excuse me. Porque sorry, I get it. It gets me so mad. It gets me mad. It gets me really upset. Not only me, I know a lot of people have. But I've been sitting with this project, okay? So this took place in January. The first sketch, something in me was like, draw this out. I drew it out. And I'm like, let me sit. Put it to the side. February comes along. So that's when Aniel pops up. That was the first snowstorm. February. Was it in February? I don't even know. Because we had two separate snowstorms. This year. Yes, this week was crazy. But this year has been wild. And it's only April. It's only April. What is happening? But Aniel showed up in es que también so many ladybugs have shown up for me too. It's crazy. And not only here, but up by my mom. So I'm trying to be like, ¿cuándo pasó qué? So 2 instances, 2 murders, 2 executions, 2 separate times. ¿Cierto? First time, I was guided to create this sketch. Second time, Aniel comes through, right? So we're following. Sketch, Aniel comes through. Aniel comes through. I pull the name of what angel wanted to pop up. Aniel wants to come up. Aniel, this angel with the 2 swords. With the 2 swords. The swords of justice. People are like, what is she talking about? Justice, man. Truth. Justice. Truth. Y eso, those are the only cases that, well, there's many cases that have taken place that are not being shown or spoken about. That is also impacting and affecting my community. My community. Los Latinos. Pero está un nivel como que los latinos, los hombres, las mujeres, los niños, las niñas, like what the fuck? Oh my god. Shit gets me so mad. That shit gets me so mad. So angry. So angry. And you know what? I'm not the only one that's mad or angry. I am not. You know, I am not. But spiritually, in the cosmos, in the other side, like Diosito, the divine mother, God, whoever you believe in. Like, do you really think it's okay? Like, they're okay? Like, do you really think that there shouldn't be any justice, any judgment? And firing an individual is not enough. I'm sorry, but understand me. Call her Judge Steffi. This is all for entertainment purposes only, but not. Like, in regards to the fuck, right? Like, so demoting someone is just, like, it doesn't make sense. So much doesn't make sense. So much doesn't make sense. Why? Why isn't it making sense? Why do people out there make it so difficult for people to be like, oh, it makes sense? I know why. I know the racism. I know the hate. I know la envidia, the envy, the jealousy, the evilness. La hipocresía, the narcissism, la gente that just really don't give a damn. Okay. But you got family, right? You have children, you have your lineage, you have... Where do you think that karma? Where do you think that... Where is that... Where do you think it's all going? Y no sé si ustedes creen in reincarnation or not. Again, I'm not here to push my beliefs onto you. You are grown adults. I'm a grown adult. You have free will. I have free will. You have a mind. You make your own decisions. You process things. You critically think, right? We would hope that you can at least sit with yourselves and critically analyze a situation, okay, for what the hell it is, and critically think for yourself without the influence of outside people and noise, and stand your ground on your truth, on what you believe, and stand 10 toes down. Right? I would hope. I would hope. But who am I? This ginger, I knew I needed this ginger tea. I knew I needed this ginger tea. But people, and it's hard because I'm not here trying to point fingers. I'm not. I could really honestly sit here and tell you I could care less. I could care less. I really could. I could sit here, right here, and tell you, no me importa. Like, seriously. It's your life. Like, who am I? Who am I? I'm just a random person on the other side of your street. Of your street. Of your state. Of your country. Of your fucking planet, if we want to take it there. Who am I? I'm nobody. But at the same time, it's kind of like we're all living here presently now, sharing a space, sharing the planet, sharing our resources, sharing the food, sharing the water, sharing the air, sharing the land. It's the responsibility of the collective to stand on truth, to balance shit out when they see wrong, when they see bad, when they see evil, when they see shit that shouldn't be going down. It's the responsibility of the people to stand their ground. To work through whatever. I don't want to curse. Diosito, please. Divine Mother. I really don't want to curse. I don't want to curse. I try not to. I'm not one to. But I used to a lot. Like in middle school. Maybe high school too. College, not so much. Regardless. And it's so stupid because, like, people really think it's about stupid shit. Oh, damn it. I was trying not to curse. And it came out. Where's the toilet paper? Where's the toilet paper? Sorry. I gotta get serious. It's just so crazy because people think it's about stupid shit. Like, you really think you were put the small amount of time that we have here, okay, in this realm, in this reality, in this present moment of time, whatever. Dang, look at the candle, how this one. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. But you really think that, like, stupid things, like, I don't want to denounce, I don't want to degrade, I don't want to talk down on anybody. I really try not to, because I know people go through shit. I know people have had their experiences. I know people have different backgrounds, different cultures, were raised differently, had different struggles, have different traumas, have, everybody's different. And the way I see things is very different from what you might see them, because my experience has been nothing like yours. Nothing like yours. I'm not trying to compare my life with yours. It shouldn't be a fucking competition. It shouldn't matter. We're not here trauma bonding. We're not here trauma comparing. Like, no. Okay. So I am not here trying to say I'm better than anyone. No one's perfect. People have shit that have, you know, they've had to work through, have to deal with, had to sit with themselves, process, and freaking balance out. This candle right here is just, what is happening? This right here is so mad. So angry. Like, compare this flame with this one. Dang! Did you guys see the... Oh, wow. Who's mad? Someone's mad out there. Not my problem. I'm sorry. You can click off, log off, whatever. And I know that my stuff gets hidden or suppressed or whatever, because la política. Y not política in regards to, you know, there's política in everything. Hello? Everything is política. Everything. From the clothes you wear to the people you support, don't support, to, oh my gosh, this candle is wilding out. So, come on. We're gonna ignore the fact of the reality of what is. We can't. So, it's bigger than what political party you're in. It's bigger than what color you rep. It's bigger what gender you are, what pronouns you are. It's bigger than how much money you make, don't make. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than your family, my family. It's bigger than us. And you really think that the money that you have is gonna stop the judgment that's coming for you? Oh my goodness! Did you see the candle? Do you really think that divine authority is not a thing? Like, sometimes I just want to laugh. It's so hard to laugh. It's important though. Right? Because it's funny till it's not. That's why I try my best to not be rude to people. I really do try my best. I really try my best to understand where people are coming from. And, you know, be able to sit with the notion that everybody's different and it's okay, and not get so worked up and angry because you have no regard for, oh my gosh, a piece of the candle just, I was about to say, you have no regard for the other person's life. Who the fuck are you? It just doesn't make sense. So, Aniel, do you believe in coincidences, synchronicity, whatever the fuck you want to call it? Energy? Like, I don't know how to. Because I don't even know. Can you guys see? This, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Somebody is so angry in spirit right now. Do you really think that your money is gonna outrank what's bigger than you? The divine? Oh my gosh. Do you fucking really think? It just... Bro, isn't there like a spaceship out or something right now? I don't know. I don't want to... It's weird because I don't like to shit on the respects. I want to have the utmost respect for the scientific community, and I do. Okay? Because yes, science is important. Everything's important. Art is important. Music's important. Literature's important. Everything's important. But isn't there a spaceship out there right now? I haven't been really in. I didn't even know until I went over and my mom told me, "Did you hear about the spaceship?" And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I recorded it." I know why she's so proud about it. And why that was significant to her. Because of all she's done. What she does. So I know why that was a big moment for her. So shout out to my mom. Oh, I did so. Shout out to the Divine Mother. Shout out to all the women out there. Oh, I think I'm gonna ruin the table. I should have put a little... I didn't... Oh. I think I'm gonna get a plate or something. I'm not trying to start a fire up over here, but... Need a second. Also, I need to walk a little. Oh my gosh, that one's just going at it. I just don't wanna, interrupt. the energy of this candle here. I just want to say that it's so unfortunate todo lo que está pasando, and it's so sad to see and realize what this country, and I just don't want to say this country because it's a worldwide thing, is oh, now you want to start. Oh shit, what is happening? Oh my goodness. And it's funny because Americans, I mean, you know, I'm just saying it because this is where I'm currently located, are so fucking entitled. The entitlement baffles me. Like, oh my goodness gracious. It baffles me to the point of, doesn't matter. The entitlement is crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. It really is. This one's going off right now. So the entitlement. That part. But who am I? Who am I? Aniel, who am I? Diosito, who am I? Divine, who am I? Mother Gaia, who the fuck are we? Who are we? You have people out here talking about the advancements of AI. And I just keep bringing AI because we know what it is. If you don't know what it is, how it works, how much energy that shit takes, how bad it is for the planet. Like, if you can't sit with yourself and see the truth behind it and realize that there's a urgent need for balance. You think Mother Gaia, you think she won't take care of it herself? And oh, es que quiero, I just don't want to. I don't want to. You know, sometimes it's really hard to not speak on things, but then who the fuck is? Who the fuck is? I love to see it happening, but just realize that there are people out there talking. There are people that have been standing their grounds for years, consistently standing on business. Yes, no one's perfect, but they have found an alignment within themselves, within spirit, within the collective, where they realize, shit, I'm not the only person here. Tengo que convivir con otra gente. I have to share this space. And people out here really thinking that numbers mean shit. Followers mean shit. Like, it's so funny. People are so, Dios mío santos, you know, like, como tan, ugh. Where's my Mikael show? Can I, my eye roll, like, ugh. People are so, ugh. And they really think that the followers, the bots, the whatever, like, really mean something. Sure, in this realm, in this material, capitalistic system, layout that's currently, and people are like, it's always gonna be a thing. Okay. It's a thing if you make it a thing. It's a thing if you see somebody that's harming someone and still support it. Don't sit with yourself and be like, oh, good. Oh, no, that's good. Oh, no, that's bad. And still support the bad. Like, the fuck? Children. That shit was crazy. It's crazy. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it hasn't been going on. It hasn't been a thing. Shit like this happens all day, every day, everywhere. Todas partes del mundo. And people here really think that a name, I just want to laugh, that a brand, that the money, you really think that shit means, of course we need the money. Of course we need, you know, we have necessities. Obvio. But where's the balance there? Like, where's the balance? Where is it? Oh my gosh. My hubby's gonna get so mad because of the table. But it's a table. It has its scratches, it has, and I don't think it's real wood. Great. It's a fucking table. And the people are out there, you know, ones with, don't, you know, have a whole house and 2 people live in it and they have a guest room and this and that and, like, you know, furniture here, furniture there. They swap out expensive furniture ever so often. I know about it. I know about it. I know about the furniture life. I know about it. I know about the furniture life. Yeah. It's not an easy one. I know a lot about a lot. The same way a lot of you know about a lot too. Point is, whatever bullshit plan, ideas you think you think make this okay. Porque you have the money. Diosito lindo. Por favor. I pray every day. And I don't know, some of you don't like praying, don't meditate, whatever. But I personally pray every day for the collective. Every single day, for the women, for the children, for the animals, for the planet. Me and my husband sit, have our meals, pray over our food, and pray for the collective. Every one of us. Maybe people need to start praying more. Because the way things are going, we're not going to be here any longer. And yes, some of you could give a damn. But others do care. So last time we used the Priestess of Light. Me salió Saravati. This beautiful, lovely goddess. And this is what pisses me off about the internet. And I'm not a scholar, so I don't want to say in regards, I'm not a scholar in regards religion or specific, you know. You just want to find basic information and nothing's ever concrete. It was spelled one way here in the book, and then I saw it different, and I know it had to do with like, I just don't want people to get offended if I'm pronouncing things wrong or saying things. No. Saravati no salió for the end of last year. Wisdom, learning, joy, art, and music. She's a goddess of, she's so beautiful. And I love that she's talking about art and music, and we're just talking about how important, yes, science is important, you know, medicine's important. When they're not trying. Anyways, continuing. Wisdom, the importance of learning. We're all here to learn from one another, to learn, because there's forces and people and things out there that want to keep people down, want to keep people stuck, want to keep people in fear. There's people out there that don't want the collective to be able to provide for their families. Isn't that crazy? There's people out there that don't want the collective to be able to feed their kids, their children, that don't want their grandparents to have health care, good health care, that don't want the veterans to be taken care of. There's people out there that don't care about your rights, that don't care that you have an opinion, that don't want you to have an opinion, that will shut you up for having an opinion that's different than theirs. God dang. They're out there. They are out there. Wake up. What else can we say besides waking up? There's so many people. Do something. Do something. Hagan algo. Se hacen los bobos, las bobas. Ridículos. It just pisses me off because it's like, why? Why do we have to sit here and put up with the bullshit of other... Because they're greedy. Because they're greedy. Bitch, please. Alright, so, let's pull a card from the Priestess of Light. I want to thank the Divine Mother, Divine Goddess, Sis, Divine Women of the highest good, highest love, highest light, because not all of them are good. There's a thing as false light out there. There's people out there posing and waiting on other people's downfall like nothing. Smiling, you know, oh yeah, you know, I'm for the good. Bitch, please. I'm of the light. Bitch, where? I'm for the divine. And then, I'm sorry, they make fun of the people that do believe and differently in other beings and other powers and other... They make fun of them. They mock them. They insult them, right? Because they don't have the same... And then they start obsessing over people. It's just so weird. It's so weird. And you'll be like, nobody sees your videos. What is she talking about? She doesn't have the views. People are that shallow. She doesn't have the likes. She doesn't have the share. You really think that's what it's about, huh? Like, you're really down there on... Like, you're really there. Let me tell you, you got a long way to go, my friend. Long way to go. Because you're really out there thinking that's what it's about. Balance, shut up. Bitch, please. It's just so funny. People are so... Ugh. Oh my god. Like, you really think it's about that life. I'm not trying to shit on anybody out there, but I've been shitted on. Constantly. Not only me, other people, you know, that have different opinions than me. Just left and right, and guess what? Oh my gosh, balance came out again. Stability, standing firm. Standing my ground. Are you standing yours? Right? It's so funny because I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. You know how many people, like, it's a whole thing, like, I don't know, doesn't matter. Bitch, please, I just wanna, oh, Divine Mother, please come through with a message for the collective. Because people are that shallow. People are that... Ugh. People really are. Like, people energies... You know, again, it's cosmic awareness, right? That could mean something to somebody out there. It might not. But take what resonates. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Because I'm sure someone out there is entertained. Someone out there is like, damn, this is some good stuff. Someone out there is mad. Some. Not all. That's where you guys... Oh my goodness. That's where you guys... oh my gosh. Death and okay, salió Wings of Light. We were just talking about how lovely these wings are for Aniel and Justice that came out. And then behind it says death and rebirth. And I think that's the thing. Some of you need to go through a few ego deaths. Like, some of you really need to, like, not worry so much about your car. Getting scratched. Right? It's a fucking scratch. Because there's cars out here. People's cars getting totaled and stolen, and you know, you do things right and your stuff just gets crashed. But again, luckily there's policies in place, right? Wings of Light, becoming something new. 42. It's a scratch. It just makes me laugh. Like, some of you really need to go through an ego death and experience that, like, you know, a death and rebirth. Spiritually, in the spiritual sense, obviously. In the awareness, in the consciousness, in the... Oh. Wings of Light, man, the energy. 42. And it's like, excuse me. Oof. Oh my gosh. So I have this mug here I gave to my hubby. Engineer. It's so cute because caffeine, 110%. He went to school, okay, for engineering. So I got him this mug. And it says caffeine, 110 degrees. 110 degrees? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Wow. Caffeine, 110%. Wrong answers, 0%. Pride, 300%. Determination, 100%. Unraveled skills, 500%. And then it says critical thinking, 1,000%. Again, the thinking, that's where I get tripped up on. Like, people really think out here. That the divine's not gonna, like, like, don't you have family to worry about? Your children, like, your pets? Like, I know some of you don't, but, like, everything to a ladybug. To a ladybug. Sit with that. Think about that. To an ant. There goes the fridge. Wings of Light. Becoming something new. The priestess in this card moves to the right, the future, with great speed and purpose. Wings of light and vibrating waves of rainbow energy propel her forward, Get ready for this card. Hurdles, magnificent and colorful changes coming your way. Colorful changes coming your way. Colorful changes coming your way. Your way. Your way. Colorful changes coming your way. Have fun. A powerful time of personal transition, perhaps even a total transfiguration, is upon you. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts. There's that shift again. Maybe the shift really is a conscience for the collective, which I freaking love. A powerful time of personal transitions, perhaps even a total transfiguration, is upon you. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts in your attitude and energy. Your spirit. Okay? What does that mean? Your spirit, you. And remember how these cards were talking about being aware of your inner and outer surroundings. So like learning how to, all of that. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts in your attitude and energy. Old feelings of being stuck will drop away with every step forward you take. This shift can be so significant that it could refine you and reveal the essential nature of your soul. Even your appearance may change. On a practical level, something you're working on might be about to take off. Or this may mark an accelerated external... Take a breath. I hope this saves. Oh my goodness, because... On a practical level, something you're working on might be just about to take off. Or this may mark an accelerated external move. A sudden change of personal residence or even an unexpected work relocation. I claim that shit. Collective, claim it. Sometimes you do outgrow wherever it is you are currently at. Okay? I claim that. For me and yours. Of the highest good, highest love, highest light, right? Because people really think, okay, just because you're stuck in a situation or like that, there's no progress, no improvement. Why? I claim that. I claim that. I claim it. Relocation, yes please. New residence, yes please. Okay? Because my goodness, when this card appears in your spread, make sure you take note of which others are laid out on each side. We got Saravati out here, and we also have death and rebirth, darkness to light. Okay, so yes please, yes, okay. These cards could indicate specific details about the types of changes on the horizon. Be open to these and new adventures. So, guys, you gotta be open, okay? You have to be open to changes, you have to be open, okay? Affirmation, I open up to the light and the inner power of my true eternal self. I am willing to change, to make new choices, and to move in new directions. We are willing. Yes, Diosito Lindo, Divine Mother. I hope you find messages here. If you do, great. If you don't, okay. Okay. If it's triggering, stop watching. If it doesn't float your boat, it's not for you. Okay, my dear, it's not for you. If you're like, what the fuck is this talking about? I don't know, but the candles over here, the energy was wild. Wild. And it's crazy, we're about to finish the reading here. And this one started, y está ya, they're kind of leveled. So whatever I needed to get out is out. This was a confirmation for me to move with this sketch that I began January 3rd, and then January 23rd, and then I transferred to like the idea I got in January 23rd. It was a Friday, 3:03 a.m. I worked the time and everything. So it's just a confirmation for me to kind of continue on this with this sketch here. I will break it down a little bit. So this was the first one, the original one. And then, ahí no se ve bien, but I'll show close-ups of it. But, I think I'm gonna make it in pastels. No sé cómo me va a quedar. My original intention was to start today the pastels, the painting, but I didn't know how this was gonna go. Leading into it, the energy was the energy, you know? And all you people, stay confused, okay? You stay confused. Like, I'm not here to teach you about anything. You take what resonates, take what doesn't. But acá tenemos los sketches, some colors, an idea, which I got a beautiful confirmation this Holy Week. Thank you, Diosito, thank you, Divine Mother, to continue. So I will. I'll post more about the project, the process, and I hope you guys found some nice messages. And have a lovely rest of your week, okay? Take care. Take care. Take it one day at a time. Don't rush into things you don't need to rush into, okay? What else? Good things are coming, okay? Judgment, justice for the collective. Why do people think? Why have they convinced themselves? It's not a thing. It makes me laugh. Anyways, guys, take care.